Today is day one of the Think to Succeed video challenge, and today's topic or question is name the biggest thing that you have either overcome as your biggest obstacle or your biggest disappointment. And for me, that is something that I live with on a daily basis and is actually something that I've had to learn to work with and through, and that is my health. Because for me, my health started becoming blatantly, obviously problematic at the time I was 8. And when I was 11, they discovered all the neurological and neuromuscular issues, and I was given 6 months to live. It made for a very interesting childhood and a diagnosis that was never really recounted because there's always still this fear that this neurological stuff in my brain could aneurize, and that could be the end of me. And so that has been the thing that's been the biggest obstacle. And for me, not just the health side of it, but in learning how to take those days and take those times I can't do stuff and categorize them over here and not let myself off the hook on the days that there are things I can do. Of course, they're not always the things I'd like to do. They're not always the things that other people can do, but that doesn't change that there are things I can do. I can get here in front of the camera, or I can write a blog post, or I can dictate something, or I can sit and do outline sketches on the days I can't look at a monitor. There is almost always something I can do, even on days that are those middays where they're hard to work. Now, of course, I can't work on the worst of them when the migraines and that are exceptionally bad, or when I can't, when the joints are all swollen up, either a keyboard or pencil don't work. But that doesn't change that there are things I can do. And that's something that I want to challenge you to do, something I want to challenge you to definitely look at the things you're doing, look at the obstacles, and make sure of the days that you could squeak out some effort, that you definitely do put those in, because those are the ones where it's too easy to let ourselves off the hook, or we can say, oh, it's been a rough week, oh, it's been a bad month, oh, it's been a bad day. Take some time, put some effort in, and then give yourself credit for the effort, because if you give yourself credit for that effort, then it's going to feel good. You're going to feel like you accomplished something. It's no longer going to be a wasted day. It might not be what you wanted to accomplish for the day, but at least you accomplished something, and you can check that off, and you can know that mentally, and you can give yourself kudos for doing that. And so that has been my biggest obstacle, and it'll be something I'll live with for the rest of my life, something that is actually to some degree worsening, but it doesn't matter because I'm able to get out here, I'm able to do some things, and those some things are enough. Those some things are succeeding. Those some things might take longer than they do for other people, but that's not going to stop me out here. And so I challenge you to do the same.